Alrighty, it's been quite an interesting day today. I've been working on the homepage for the new brand refresh, and today I've been fiddling a lot with AI, trying out different things. It's been hilarious, honestly. Like, there's been a lot of good things and a lot of funny things. So let's just get some context. So our current webpage is this one, but since we want to focus on um, the new feature of the product, which basically it's a big update, allows people to build their own answer agents for Slack using their own data, and we want to make it more enterprisey. We want to make it more expensive, sleek, trustworthy, all the jazz. And for that reason, I have been doing this new visual direction. Well, we got to it from here, right? Like it was kind of like a mixture between these two directions, and then I got that pricing page, which I was super excited, and I already implemented it. So now I got time like to work on the homepage, and I've been like fiddling with it some time ago, like on different things, different occasions. And this was like one design that I was feeling very positive about. It featured like this new redesign of the navigation, like very big layout, um, and a video, a thumbnail. Okay, so this was like kind of reusing old stuff. This one in particular, this is from Manus, Maunus, one of these, and I really like the look and feel. So basically, I'm using it as a placeholder. I'm going to record and produce a video like this of me talking about our product. So this is where I started with. But it's just, I don't know, like there was just something, on one hand, like it feels nice, like with the, let's just zoom in a little bit, it feels nice with the structure on this. On the other hand, I don't feel like it feels very boxy. So, and I've been like exploring before options, and I honestly feel that kind of center on the different parts of the website is actually the most user friendly. So this is kind of like the menu that I adapted, and then I've been basically exploring different variations for that hero section. What if we have a standard centered like this? This one, pretty much I imagine it to be a video. Probably it's gonna be running, at least like a snippet of it is gonna be like running on loop, and then user is gonna be able to click it and expand on the whole thing. Then I tried out like a version that is kind of like spelling out the whole thing with different the keywords being highlighted, and trying to sneak in the green. So that's the other dilemma, I want to find out how I can integrate that color. And it's been kind of okay. I honestly feel that the this one works better because there's so much color here that is kind of distracting with the green. Then I was just exploring, like, just very quickly, what if like this was a full screen section like this? There's possibilities to this, and I actually did try to use AI, okay, like to make the first draft. Let me tell you, folks, it's not gonna take our jobs soon. Maybe, but not today. So so these were two options that I think this lady is missing a nose, but probably that's the least of the problems. These are two options that Figma came up with. And I don't know how to put this gently, but it's I'm pretty sure that the first designs that I created in Illustrator 10 years ago when I started designing were better than this. I'm not doing it enough justice. Probably like I could do better with the prompts and everything. It's just, yeah, it's not spectacular. However, another use that I've been looking into for the AI is like, I basically wanted to make this placeholder visual, right? So I created these instructions and I threw it into ChatGPT. Let me just see. I think it was this one, right? I basically said follow these instructions and put this guy. I wasn't happy about it. It didn't want to. I was persistent, but it just kept refusing. So then I just copied the prompt and added the image reference. I mean, it's there, right? It's there are some similarities, but that's pretty much where it finishes. And I did the same thing with Gemini. Gemini decided to create just an, mature white man instead. Didn't really care about the reference image that I gave it. But anyways, it's been fine. Like I just need it as a placeholder. One interesting thing that that I tried is essentially let me just see something. Oh, okay, so this was an interesting thing. So I gave it screenshots of the different designs, and I just asked it to describe the visual aesthetic, and I think it was actually doing a pretty good job. So one thing I did is I wanted to find some references. So I gave it a screenshot of the mood board that you saw in the beginning, asked it to describe it, and then asked the AI to find to find basically websites that are kind of similar, and then I came across this website. This seems like it's done by marketing people and the boss, and they just said, I'm actually surprised that the logo is so small when everything is so large. Like they could have just cranked up the logo as well. It's a nice color palette. It's just, it feels so crazy overwhelming. But who knows? These guys have monograph.com, like probably like they're printing money and laughing all the way to the bank. So this kind of like description kind of worked out. Description and searching. The description worked out really good. What else? Man interview. Yeah, this is this thing. It's, just a placeholder, honestly. And then I actually threw in like these value points, and I asked it like to come up with icons, which is essentially like these ones. So this one was kind of feeling okay, but honestly, like this visual cover, I think it really serves. It just elevates like the whole visual aesthetic. Just gives it that feeling of okay, like the setup, and the person gives it the feeling that this is some like serious business. Compared to just a product visual. Like when I look at this, I just feel that it's diminishing. I mean, obviously, like this is just a placeholder image and it's just a Slack, but I feel like it doesn't set the right first expectation. Now that I'm thinking out loud, I understand why. So I was struggling with this part here. One of the reasons I want to have it is because it just adds this level of fine detail, credibility, and I was looking for ways like to make it work. Having it here, having it here. Actually, on this original design, I had the SOC2 type 1 here next to the actions, and it was kind of like working whoopsie nicely. And we're gonna turn this off because it created like that point for the eye like to draw upon. And but in that kind of case, it was getting too busy here. So, but then I remembered, oh my goodness, I created like these cinematic visuals some months ago, like for our Slack app store, and I remember that I made these ones, and I was really happy about them because it had this visual diversity around them, but at the same time, it just felt so established. So this is basically where I'm at. I'm gonna have them kind of here. Have this, like I feel like that kind of opening sets a good look and feel. Maybe I might explore something that's actually using this and having it like full screen. But yeah, I'll see. And then it just goes like into the next section. I try to like just to run and design and don't overthink it, but it's hard. So that's why like having like kind of like a baseline copy written by the AI helps, because it makes sense, right? Like it's actually allows me like just to put that content worry to the side and just focus on the actual design and layout. But yeah, like this is starting to feel good, and still the question remains, how do I integrate the green? I think I'm gonna find something as I go. One thing I don't want to do is to make it too stale, which is basically this light bluish gray with the dark purple and the bright purple. It becomes like just visually boring and very quiet. So I guess like images and things like this is gonna help. I tried out just having like one image in the background that kind of creates this visual movement, and that's all right. I think that actually this can work for maybe like for some section, because just it adds like that kind of refinement to it. But yeah, it's interesting like to look for new uses for the AI, and actually, to be honest, like let's just see. I think it was this one where I asked, if probably like if I get good with prompting, probably I can get it like to make something interesting. But at least for now, what I'm seeing is, I mean, it's just standard things, right? Like probably it's good enough if you don't have the design skills, but it's Like I actually gave it references. Like it created one version, and then I gave it these references, and I said just to adapt this version to it. And the only thing that it did was just basically make the color, the buttons green. So probably if you get really good with prompting, you can get to it. But for me, it's just easier, like to design and explore and find ideas and refine it this way. Yeah, it's getting there. Tomorrow I'm gonna have like the whole homepage ready, which means then I'll be able to start implementing it in Webflow and have the update live this week. Yeah, I think this is a realistic way of looking at it. But yeah, this just feels really good. Obviously, like it's gonna be smaller, something around that size. This is the good stuff. All right, so this is for me. Oh, and just one last tiny bit. Oh, this was okay. I'm getting carried away, but I just wanted to share this as well. So I've been like doing a little bit of fine tuning on our logo as well. And I asked the AI to I said that I kind of feel that this part and this part are not in balance, and I asked it like to fine tune it. Probably it's just my eyes. I'm thinking like really minor things. This is what it came up with. So yeah, instructions, like knowing how to talk to the AI is instrumental, and I'm getting better at it. It's just funny like to see that it's not a straight magic box where it reads your mind and it creates an amazing thing for you. Yeah. And the last thing I wanted to show basically is that I have like these bits of pieces of designs that are scattered across so many different Figma files. And now that I'm like going around and like collecting stuff, I actually, what I started when I see something good that I've created, I copy paste it into this visual aesthetic idea page just for future reference. It's when I am in need of ideas. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope that you're having a good day and keep creating things.